Best group for Shambler runs?
In time, you will know the tragic extent
Abominations
of
have done
my
reasonably well with them,
failings.
just for their AoE. Rake seems to crush their little summons pretty harshly. But Abominations have a lot of high stress. I bet you that Lunge group would be pretty good. You get shuffled a lot, so that might be reasonable. I'm not entirely sure. You know, I'd have to think about it. And I've never really given it that much thought, because you really can't plan for Shamblers. Let's get rid of Tuckered Out. We don't want that. Okay. Alright, item-wise, what do we have? A lot of decent items there, but I have them all. I will take number of trinkets. We want to get our resist trinkets up before the end boss is here. Okay. What else do we have going? That's a good one. I don't like Cultist or Vestal. The Cultist is much more reliable than the Vestal is. Or excuse me, other way around. The Vestal is much more reliable than Cultist is. And I prefer reliability in my healers. So. Okay. Do I need to stress treat any of these guys? Probably. Why is he so cheap to stress heal? Oh, because he's a level below. Alright. We could pick up the pen. Pen's pretty good. No accuracy on it though, again. Alright, how many of our guys have Eldritch Slayer? Because I think that's fairly good here. So, Crusader, Highwayman, maybe should lock that in. Nah, it's not the stun though. Arbalist. Other Arbalist. I mean, I don't have to lock it in if I just run the missions with it, but it would be really good to keep that post. Or not post, but up until we do those missions. Our Grave Robber has it. Have a lot of those on our guys for some reason. Faded on our other Crusader. Manslayer is useful here too. Okay, it's a fair number here. There is a command for there we go. Some of the regulars already figuring out the commands. Good, good. Okay, so what the hell are we doing with this? I mean, we're not actually that far away from potentially being able to assault the Darkest Dungeon if we want to. Level 5s and level 6s with max gear is really what we need. We're not close to max gear on a lot of these guys though. Yeah, look, everyone's like 4-4, 4-4, 4-4. Needs to be 5-5 is max gear for these numbers here. So we do need to run a couple more missions at least. I don't really feel that thrilled about killing. I mean, I seem to remember the the items I picked up off some of the guys are pretty good. I feel like the inchoate flesh item was pretty good. Yeah, Kuba, that's what I'm struggling with too, then I'm not sure. You want to see the graveyard? Sure. Here's the graveyard. Friggin' 16 pounder is pretty good. Which one is that? Which is the 16 pounder item? Is that the what's the one with the resist? There's one that has like bleed resist and plus HP, and that one's pretty good. Okay, so here's what my resistance is to this right now. The level 5s have been fairly challenging here. I don't want to spend an infinite number of I don't want to, like, and the bosses are going to be really challenging, right? Like, if the level 5's trash is pretty challenging, the bosses are going to be very challenging. Doesn't mean we can't do it, but it does need to kind of put in mind the goal of this run. The goal of this run is to beat NG+, and not die doing it. And if we're not required to beat the bosses to do that, we don't have to do that. Now, do the items outweigh that? Probably not. I wouldn't mind a little bit more leveling, a little bit more cash to get the guys ready to go, and then a couple more. I would like to pick up a couple more of the cleansing crystals. Those would be really good. But I'm trying to think like what I ran last time and what I'd run this time. I don't think I would do more than like something like a cleansing crystal, some recovery charms, and maybe like 1 or 2 damage items. In other words, I have most of the items I want to finish missions if I'm going to finish Darkest Dungeon missions right now. So what we have then is, you know, plenty of time. We have a million weeks left. But what do we want to do? Do we want to do a little bit more leveling? Do I want to go for the pen, for example? And we just did Cove. Cove was pretty nasty. But getting our Witch Doctor to 6 wouldn't be bad. Do we have more Vestals? Upgrade all gear to 5? We probably will. I just showed the week. I'm in like 57 or something. Alright, let's go crush the Cove with a much better team composition. I could still bring a Highwayman if I had to, but I'm probably not going to. I don't really want to waste my time on that. Let's bring another Stunner. So let's get all of our guys to 6. I think generally if you go into a dungeon where your guy is a lower level than the dungeon, you get plus 20 stress at the start of the mission. And I would really like to avoid doing that because the Darkest Dungeon actually was a stress thing. So it was part of the deal was maxing your stress really quickly. So I would like to finish leveling most of my guys to level 6. And we're getting there. If you look sort by level, it's getting pretty close. We only have a couple more. I mean, this is like 12 guys who are level 5 right now, and maybe like 1 or 2 who are level 4. So if we run a couple missions at level 5, we should be okay. I mean, we can just run the most OP comps, right? To level. Although, are both my Houndmasters 6? That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, right? Because Houndmasters are so fucking good. Given the choice here, I would have like about 1/3 the classes for this. I mean, I could do this with without real stunners. What if we did this? Where's the... Hope Scrounger. What's the other one? There's Nostrum. Yeah. This is a little bit annoying though. I don't want to lose Eldritch Slayer. I'm gonna lock that. How much does it fucking cost to do that? Oh, that hurts. Okay, here's what I don't want to have happen. This is going to be ultra useful in the later missions here if I bring Highwaymen, or Grave Robbers rather, and I expect I will be. The Grave Robbers have been doing pretty well. Eldritch Slayer means I can bring a damage item or a resistance item without having to bring an accuracy item, because 90% of the enemies in the final missions are Eldritch. And I wish I had locked this in earlier, but I didn't really kind of mentally sit down and, well, literally sit down, but mentally work through the types of guys I was going to want to bring in the last missions until last night. And when doing that, I'm like, oh, I'm really going to want Eldritch. So, do I want to spend 7,500 gold for that? No, I really don't. Am I going to do it anyways? Maybe. Alright. Okay. It's not one group, Cork, because you have to run 4 groups. So, I have to do 16 guys out of my total lineup to go beat this. Alright. Let's never speak of that again. I think in this position I can lunge from here. Let's go ahead and provision. And we need to make cash again. Items and provisions, right? So, damage. And damage and accuracy. Seems reasonable. And tough plus stunning, potentially. Where's my stun thing? Over here. See, this is just a shit ton of stress, though. Yeah. Sort by rarity. That's blight percentage. That's not bad either. Would guarantee he goes first every round. That's 16, pretty much. You think I should map out the 4 groups I'm gonna run? It's possible. Cataclysm sub for the 17th month in a row. I think that's my longest sub. Pretty damn sure. So thank you very much, Cataclysm, for the resub. Much appreciated, mate. Go ahead and update that to 44. Hopefully you're enjoying the Darkest Dungeon. I know it's a little different than what we normally do on the channel, but I've been enjoying it a lot. So hopefully you are too. I'm tempted to play around with this. We can always take it off if it's really annoying. Alright, Festal. Heal me. Scout. Damage dealer, accuracy, damage, and damage. It is safer to just run 5 crit and 15% damage versus just 25% damage. That's kind of in the air. Do I even need these items that I'm going to get? Are they better than Eldritch Slayer rings? I don't know. You don't think you're quite the top, Cataclysm? Alright. Well, pretty close. Yeah. Let's go ahead and provision. I guess lunge is not really a range damage skill anyways, so having just overall damage might be better. Okay. Provision. Let's go ahead and level. It's gonna cost me so much. That's before we started doing. Oh my god. Alright, more shit to sell, I guess. Latent disease. Don't need 2 of those. Don't need that at all. Don't need that. Don't need 2 of these, I don't think. I might leave those around. Alright. I don't need 2 of those. I don't think I need 2 of those. I definitely don't need that. Alright. Guild it up. Oh, blacksmith rather. Just 4,000, that's not much. Wow. Alright. Sell the red musket. Yes, I think I will. I had to farm. When I beat the game last time, I actually had to farm a couple missions before I went back and finished it to actually support upgrading these guys. Because it is insanely expensive. This is one group. Right. I think last time, I mean, what I maybe should have been doing is darkness run. I mean, last time I was farming level, I don't remember if it was level 5 or level 3s for cash and darkness. I mean, we can get a lot of cash off of a run like this. Let's go do it. Alright. Camped a lot last time. What do we have for camping skills, by the way? Do we have anything that prevents us from being surprised? Not there. Not here. Sanctuary prevents us here. Alright. Okay. No, I'm still using the second healing crusader thing. I'm probably going to run both the crusaders together, so I'm not ready to sell that item yet. I think so. Keys, food, and torches. Alright. And we need shovels. Yes, hippie crap, it will eventually make its way to YouTube. Will probably start being released as soon as my other run is finished being released, which is shortly.
Almost unbearable.
So, alright, back to the cove. No, we didn't bring bandages. But we do have 2 ways to remove, well, potentially 3 if we wanted to, but I'm just not going to use it here yet. I don't have toxin trickery trained on this character either. Okay. What was our mission again? 90% of rooms. Alright. Oh, I didn't bring enough torches. That's a good point. That was supposed to be 25, not, or 21 rather, not 13. 2 stacks of 8 and a stack of 5 is what I was looking for. Well, it's disturbing. We have a bunch of sun rings too. Okay. I don't think you'll be beating the darkest dungeon with level 2s. Your accuracy is too low. This is the worst type too, right? Where you have to go all the way down one side and back up the other side. Will you fucking stop stepping on every trap? Maybe scout one. We'll come back for that on the way out. Hey. Psychos has just subscribed. Welcome. Psychost? Not sure how to say that either way. But welcome to the channel, mate. Thanks for the sub. Much appreciated. Support means I can keep doing this. If you guys are enjoying the content, please show your support. And go ahead and make that 45. And cheers. I will release a Darkest Dungeon guide video if we get to the subscriber goal. And make it newbie friendly. So, I feel like I'm a flight attendant almost. It's like saying that. I gotta not make that sound so like commonplace. I really do appreciate subs, guys. Thank you. Alright, fucking groupers, who I really dislike. They do a lot of damage. It's not a surprise round, though, so I guess a plague grenade is okay. Yes, just start out by critting me for 20. That's more than half of my health. Ridiculous. Yep, I agree. Pokedo, I agree. 100%. I don't want to move here. They've already moved. So if I move forward, these two can stab me as well, and I don't want to end up in the position where I die to that. Okay, he dies to the dot now. Stop critting me.
Death by inches.
Didn't bring a stunner, really. That is one downside of this group I didn't even think about. Should instead of this girl, I should have played Houndmaster. Oh my god! Really, we're gonna Death's Door on the first fight? All right, now we're gonna lunge.
Confidence surges as the
So that
enemy
you can't kill my healer. Try to set it up so he dies before acting. It's not going to happen. I don't have this single target stun trained on the Plague Doctor. Stun here. 6 damage. It's at 13. I think it's better just picking him in the face.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, well, all these things suggesting skill training have to wait because I don't have these skills trained. That's good. Has a ton of stress over here too. To the dot. Why no blinding grenade? So I'm trying to get them killed. I'm not sure that would have made the fight shorter or slower to do that. Let's look for a crit. Oh, it's a new round. Yeah, let's look for a crit.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, it's a really scary group. I'm glad it wasn't a surprise round, because I got to at least react. Secret room. I'm here for the gold. That's a little bit painful. We'll get it on the way back. We're gonna have to camp somewhere around here. Another fucking quadruple grouper around. Alright. This is kind of the worst. I will actually blind here. The goal, I mean, the good part about getting the plague down before they act is that if they act twice in a row, they're going to take 10 damage each before that even starts, right? You only have to get the one cast for that. What I'm scared about, though, is that that they're going to kill me. I could kill this one. That's reasonable. But we're going to have 3 stabbing me. But I mean, I'm almost done my actions here. What have we done? We've stunned 1 and killed 1. Yeah, it doesn't even feel worthwhile.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, only one of those 2 can stab me. I'm at 31. I'm gonna heal here, so they can't focus her down as easily. Because now they're gonna start again next turn too, in all likelihood. That's worst case scenario what just happened there. Where I blow the stun, but it doesn't actually stun. Almost Death's Door. Well, we're at 1 HP. We're at 1 HP. Let's try to kill this guy. Death's Door. Oh, clutch dodge. Alright, hasn't acted yet. Stun resistant right now, though. We're gonna kill him anyways. I guess we could dot this one.
give them no quarter.
Yeah, I'm missing a stunner. I didn't even think about it as I picked up the items. If I do enough damage, it dies to the dot. Attack me good.
Gently.
Haven't hit Death Door off that
This is
dodge.
how a life is taken.
I like the fact that the self-heal is more reliable than the heal off the occultist. Might get yelled at for stalling here, I don't know. I think we have this next round. Alright, it's dead to the dot now.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Don't need these items. You need torches though. God, it's such a nasty fight. I'd like to camp after the next fight if I can.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Would toss the anti-venom, I guess. Alright, I'm expecting this fight to actually be easier because we have double dot removes. Don't have my accuracy buff triggered because I'm being stingy with my light. It's annoying. Oh, you resisted. Great. Might be able to kill that if we hit it. Nice. Okay. Alright, I'm using Quick Draw Charm. I forgot I brought that. I was like, why isn't my guy going soon? But that's why. Plague Grenade is not going to do enough to put him in kill range. I think we just start dotting this guy instead. We're going to have to get an actual successful attack there. I know we have Sun Ring, but I brought less torches than I meant to, so I want to just camp for maximum torchlight. Just explain that, just Robo. Alright. But I expect this to be so much easier than with the leper. Alright, this next fine position for him, keep him stunned from there. I'm gonna put dots on this guy. Except he's pretty much immune to bleed, that's actually a mistake. Could stun here, but not thrilled by the idea. He's dead on his next action. Do I need to do anything this round? No. Let's go for a crit then. Oh, what? I apparently read that wrong. I thought that dot was gonna kill him. I swapped positions here. We have a hard time. I guess he dies to the dot now. But it was not my intention to leave him alive for that round. Oh man. One of the dots must have fallen off. Do we just critical heal though and remove stress? That's fine.
Monstrous size has no
I either
merit.
didn't count his life total correctly, or one of the dots fell off when I wasn't looking.
A virtue.
Alright, don't need that. Positioning's fucked up now. You go here. That looks right. Cool. I want to camp here. I looked at it right before the dot dropped off.
Close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Alright, I would like plus crit. I could do battle trance, that's fine too. I do have medicinal herbs to it, so I can remove that shit if it gets in the way. Prevent nighttime stuff would be nice. So that's 4. Don't think I have diseases here. Don't. And I don't need that. So I would like to not be nighttime ambushed. And I would like damage buffs. And crit buffs. And we have 2 left. Do we have encourage on anybody? No. We really need to train encourage. It would have been nice to get a little bit of stress relief there. I guess we night moves then.
The light.
Okay.
The promise of safety.
Alright, back up to this room, then down again. On the way out, we'll pick up all the items that we're leaving. I probably don't want to actually touch this right now. That's not true. This girl can touch it. Ah. God-fearing. Okay. Well, we rolled the 1/3 there, but it's not a very bad perk, so I guess I can be okay with that. Why am I popping torchlight right now? Don't know. Missing a stunner here is a little painful. This would be great with the Houndmaster. Alright, let's clear the fight. Alright, I'm gonna have no inventory space at the end of this fight. Can't stun him, unfortunately. I don't have a stunner. Try to stun the Vestal maybe. 70% stun resist. Base of 130 minus 30 from this. It's pretty unlikely that happens. Thankfully there's no... I was gonna say thankfully there's no Man-at-Arms, but there is a fucking Man-at-Arms. Alright, that's not good for us. I can stun him, I guess. Set up for another lunge. get his heal? No, he doesn't. Damage buff on herself. She can't attack. It's terrible at that. Could have maybe stunned there for a little bit more value. I'm hoping to kill him with the next lunge though. Between that and this. Oh, I can't lunge there. Oh, we'll throw him back. Guard's unfortunate. Good. Damage buff on the guy also doesn't attack. It's great. Threat, please. Yeah, Collector does his stress damage by flashing you. Alright, guard doesn't help versus flame grenade. Yes, it does when he's not encompassed in that. I learned that earlier today. Yeah, see how much we're missing our stunner? Okay, guarding a different guy now. Done guarding him now. 6 damage. Not dead yet. He's dead now. Okay. Does 1 damage, it kills him.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Stress is too much here.
Unforgiving.
Not a really good way to get that down either without any targeted stress healing in the camping. There's less damage from this position. I don't know if I care that much. We're doing damage to something I don't want to do damage to anyways. Okay. I don't have the stun trained on the Hellion. Like 0 points in it, so I can't just change it now. Guess I could stun this guy. I know I can switch abilities mid-fight, or mid-dungeon, but I just don't have it trained at all. It's at 0 or 1 maybe.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright. Let's go get the extra room. I have to fit 3 more of these stupid things in our inventory. Alright. What else am I going to get rid of? I have to have shovels to complete the mission. I don't need portraits. I don't need crests. I guess that's what I'm getting rid of. Alright. Yeah, we do need cash. I mean, I'm not complaining about that. I'm complaining that I didn't bring a stunner. We missed the ability to slow down the fight enough to recover, and we don't have stress healing either. Honestly, I think Helmmaster by far the best class in here right now. Hellion close second maybe, but Helmmaster best class. So versatile between the stuns and the heals. Don't know how many things I'm going to need to clear obstructions. There's a lot of dungeon left. Yeah, I know. Nice torches, right? Okay, what are we doing here? Stunning? Kind of want to plague them. No, we got rid of stuff we didn't want. We're fine with how that worked out. Actually, I might be able to do enough damage to this to kill. No, I won't. Too much. It's going to take 6, which means we need to do 16 to it. I think I'm going to need to do this here.
The ground quakes.
Yeah, but I don't have the appropriate stun, right? You're like, I have a stun on every adventurer. This is a healer. The healer's stun has a minus stun when you use the Vestal item, which I'm using, which means, and she has no accuracy, so it means she's never going to hit her stun. This guy's stun is similar. It has to be in position 1 or 2, and has to be, and it's only going to stun 1 or 2. The Hellion doesn't have the stun because I don't have it trained, and the Plague Doctor stun, the one I have trained, only hits the back 2 ranks. So I think you're overrepresenting your case here a little bit. Gotta get this guy out of position 3. He's doing too much damage to me from there.
Impressive.
It's toggle between the inventory and map with tab. Oh, so I can. Thank you for that, Ace Up Map. Ace Up Map. I don't think the stun is generally worth running on her, honestly. Maybe in the level 5s, we'll see. We don't have experience with, I mean, we didn't need it at all for the level 5s in the other playthrough. So if we need the stun, it's solely on this difficulty. So if you're like telling me, either you're really good and you played through the NG Plus already and you're like, oh my god, we absolutely need these stuns, or you're really bad because you really needed those stuns in the other playthroughs and you're like, this is so essential to my game. So, I don't know, mate. Let's try to get a little healing in here.
A decisive pummeling.
Give me my stress heal for that. There you go. I'll take the torches. 3 torches. Never had 3 torches in loot ever before, but that's great. Stress Eater, Known Cheat, Flagellant, the Blooded, God-Fearing. Alright, we're gonna actually give it here. We could get rid of Stress Eater, that would be pretty good. Flagellant, yeah. Okay. But I gotta say, this mission's a lot easier than the last time we played, like the last level 5 code mission we did, because this composition is just a lot more solid. Stun? No, we're gonna play Grenade here. Because we're gonna attack both of those in a moment. So getting extra damage here to start with is good. I don't have Lunge up, that's annoying.
Well struck.
I don't like the Hellion's a chance stun actually, because it nerfs her damage for everything else. It's not quite enough to kill it. We're 3 damage off. It's too bad. The Hellion's bleed heal is pretty good in the late game too. It's actually pretty good just all around. I will stun past this guy in a moment. Alright, we can, this guy is one away from dying. It's really unfortunate we don't have something for that. I guess I can waste an attack on it though, since attacking otherwise is going to be attacking into his guard here. Nice. Oh. Just did it again. I thought the guy was dead to the dot. I would have hit him otherwise. lethal every fight, right? Means I'm getting tired. We're coming to the end of when I stream anyways, so probably our last mission. Means I'm getting tired making mistakes. Although this is about 10 times easier than it was in the last level 5 we just ran.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
It's gonna be another room with the key for sure. Awkward.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
You don't like come hither? I like come hither when you're running a leper, because what else are you gonna fucking do with a leper? I didn't move my highwayman back, or robber back rather. Kill that plague doctor, I think. Don't know, Enrin.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
It's a little early to get rid of medicinal herbs. But cash. Are we gonna camp again? Do we have the food to camp again? Don't really have the food to camp again right now. I should fix my party order.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh, it was supposed to be fucking stunned. Damn it. Oh, we eat a call to the deep then.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
room fight coming up. Probably throw away 2 of the food. Okay. Come on, surprise round. Well, you two never do anything ever again. That's doing some work, the Quickslayer ring. Well, I would have liked the lunge out of that. And I would have actually liked to have nuked with this character on that character. No, don't heal the madman! Oh, you bastard. That's a painful decision to have to make here. I want to kill this guy, but I need to clear this bleed. He's gonna get another heal off now. It's turned out really poorly. This is the 3rd round the Madman's been alive. Plus crit on the Madman. I think that's gonna end for me. Oh, we missed! Oh god. I guess that maybe can't crit. I don't know. Yeah, that madman. Yep, bleed out's really bad.
A devastating blow.
You don't want to one-shot anything though. You don't want to one-shot stuff in the back, like at the end of the fight. It's a terrible time to one-shot something. The end of the fight is when you take your time to heal up. Right. I think he's dead to the dog, right?
Their cursed champion falls.
Key and food. It's awkward. I just ate the 2 food. If I'd kept that, I had another thing in mind. Alright, I don't see a reason for the key. I'm gonna drop these, and then I also don't see a reason for the blockages. I'm gonna camp here.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
I didn't have any stress in this
Rats
group
in
if I
a
remember
maze.
correctly. So a sanctuary. Crits. And then scouting. Alright. We have torches, shovels, and food and medicinal herbs. Keeping my my inventory full right now. We gotta get rid of some
In
of those.
radiance, may we find victory.
Alright, let's go find this. This is a level 5. We actually want to have full on this if we can. 110. 135 is really close to full. It took 10 off. Or 5 off, excuse me. Getting tired. Alright. I have 4 of these things. I guess I could blow one right now. Keep the damage buff, but not have the positioning matter. I'm gonna use a shovel on that. Get rid of those. Okay. Placement. Oh no, go! Yes! I didn't know I could do that midway through. Awesome. Okay. Devs Ninja fixed what next area? Is the wrong camp on the Hellion? Did I? No, I didn't. Why did I move accessories around before disarming trap? Because this one has a plus trap disarm percentage to it. Okay. We want these guys dead. Do I want them stunned? No, I just want them bleeding.
Masterfully executed.
Yeah, I knew about the X-ray. It's like one dodge. Looking for single target crit heals here. I guess I could have tried with Judgment too. Actually, would have a better chance, I think, because I could crit on the attack or crit on the heal part.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
I think the dog's gonna get it dead quicker. You can just self-heal that with Adrenaline Rush.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened
Don't want these
blade.
things. Any more obstructions I have to remove? No, I can go around that obstruction. So let's go ahead and use the shovel on it. Didn't remove my grave robber, it's a mistake. I'm gonna stun this guy. What I don't want happening is I don't want them critting my healer. So I guess I'm okay focusing this guy and letting the other guys attack. So. How can I tell if there's an obstruction? The blue is an obstruction versus obstacle. That's not gonna kill it. Sad news. Oh, we'll kill it before it acts though. Okay. When you get map pings, scouting pings, you can tell a lot about what you're coming up against. Lets you maximize your inventory space a little bit. Is dead to this dot, right? Yes. Guess I could have waited for the heal, looking for the crit.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Move to your position. Go there. We do have more of this. Okay. Picked up some food out of that, so if we get pings now, deal with that. So running a little low on torches. Surprise round. I want to put the dots in the back then. Try to kill them before they can act. I have a lunge for this one. It's likely gonna die.
A singular strike.
Why do I call Blight dot? Because it's a damage over time attack, which is a dot. Bleeds and blights are both dots. It's just a type of gaming acronym if you have come across it before. 10, so he's at 5. Okay, so he's dead. And it's easier than remembering the name of every single one of them, right? We can try to stun here. Cure the bleed.
Precision and power.
Yes, and because of the WoW memes. Health is a lot. Getting tired. Losing my ability to commentate. Alright, this is definitely my last mission for the day, guys. This is a lot more reasonable with this party composition. So much stronger than the last party composition. How do I like the quick draw trinket? I've actually been liking it quite a bit. I don't know if I would continue to run it on this character per se, but it seems like it'd be really good on, for example, the occultist. As I said, I've been thinking about the next playthrough when we do like the all darkest run stuff, and I think it's going to be really important to be acting first on stunners and casters. I guess I could have gone for a crit there, might have been better.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Alright. Let's have the fight first. On the way back, we can pick up that item. So I can sort out my inventory space a little bit better. I didn't move my highwaymen around, did I? No, I didn't. That means I can't lunge. I guess I can throw, though. Same deal, though. We're going to play grenade. They're going to act. Can't do anything about it. Well, I could stun them, but I don't think I would guarantee to kill both of them. Actually, I know I'm not guaranteed to kill both of them. Yeah, I kind of had that coming.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
2. Can probably nuke him with the healer and set it up to die to the dot. If he misses with the healer, well, so someone else will go first. We found a lot of torches. We got kind of lucky about that, honestly. But yeah, we did manage it a little bit, I suppose. He resisted the stun. That's annoying. I don't really want to DPS into this guy while he's guarded, so let's just put up damage buffs for future rounds. No crits. I don't mind dotting that guy, that's okay. It's a bleed. I'm calling my grave robber a highwayman. That means I'm tired. I just want this guy closer so I can stun the protection off again. Really don't want to DPS here. Guy now? Yeah, we can, because we're going to sit here buffing our damage for 3 rounds. That's what I wanted, some stress relief.
This expedition at least promises success.
So I don't have to bring these back, right? That's the only thing I want. If I can remember when I finish this, I want to check that. I don't think I have to bring those back. Yes. This is a little bit better than playing Long War Tired. I agree. Although the level 5s are... I mean, this has been a lot less punishing than the one before. I got a little bit worried, actually, honestly, after that last one we played with the Leper. I'm like, man, are the NG level 5s really going to be this insanely hard? Because if they are, I'm going to be struggling a bit. Alright, I want to maximize the gold run out of this, so we're going to head all the way around down this way. But I guess we haven't finished the quest yet, so I guess we have a little bit more to walk anyways. But we're now out of food. We're down to 1 torch, and we're out of shovels. So we got to go around here. Vestal's starting to get pretty high. High on stress, not just high in general, I don't think. Anyways. $125. It's a decent chance, but not a great chance. I think I would prefer having a perfect chance at it. Alright. I don't really need crests. Fuck.
The requirements
Alright, we greeted it, paid the price.
Met on an empty stomach.
That probably outweighs any of the benefits of actually continuing in this mission, honestly, but... maybe not. Yes, absolutely punished. One more item. Okay.
Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze.
Alright, guys.
Almost
We have a quick look at which of my fellow streamers are streaming. I might throw a host somewhere. Look. Tell you what, guys, I'm going to throw a quick host to Yoris. He's streaming Civilization 5. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And I'm out of here for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back tomorrow for some more Darkest Dungeon. We'll continue the playthrough then. If you enjoyed it, hit the follow button. If you want to check out my YouTube, you can always do that. So go check out my YouTube if you get a moment. !YT in chat to find that. We have the other Darkest Dungeon playthrough up. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'm out of here. See you tomorrow.